Hey, this is Hannah with another Oneflow hack. Today, we're going to be making sure that you get automatic reminders for all of your contract lifecycle events so that you can plan ahead for any contract signing, renewal, or expiration periods. We want to make sure that you can get automatic reminders, set additional custom reminders, or look ahead at your upcoming events using filters or a calendar view. Staying on top of your contract lifecycle events are important to make sure that you never miss a contract signing period, that you have enough time to plan ahead for contract renewals so you can negotiate for better terms or make proper risk assessments for any contracts that are going to be expiring. So, to get automatic reminders, all you're going to do is add a duration period. Here you can pick between single, recurring over 2 periods, and once you add the duration period, you can change the inputs by just clicking on the bold and underlined text. You can also change the type of duration period by clicking on the cogwheel here to the right. And as you can see, you can also set a different start and end date. Otherwise, it's going to have that duration period start as soon as the contract is signed. But let's say you're signing a contract in November, but you want this to actually start in January. That's how you would add that. Once you have a duration period set up, you will also get a duration reminder section added to your toolbar here to the right. So here you can change it to decide exactly when you're going to get this automatic reminder ahead of the duration period end. Now that you have your automatic reminder set up, you also may want to add additional internal reminders for, say, example, halfway through the contract to make sure that everyone is living up to their contractual obligations. You can do that as well. For custom internal reminders, you're going to go to your documents, click the 3 dots here to the right of a contract, and click Add Internal Reminder. Here you can add other colleagues as well, even if they weren't part of the initial signing process. This can be great, for example, if I'm working with an account when the contract's signed, but in 6 months it's going to be passed off to my colleague. I can add them here now to make sure that when the contract signing period ends in a year, they'll still be notified about this change. So here we add our colleague, fill in the date and time, and since this might be sent years in the future, I'm going to add a subject and a message as a reminder of what we want to look at the time of this internal reminder. All right, so all of our reminders are set. We know that we're going to be getting an email when this duration period comes close, but what if we want to plan ahead? Well, there's 2 ways that we can do this. We can either filter or we can look ahead visually in our calendar. For filtering, if you just want a list of all the contracts that are going to be having any upcoming events, you can filter down here with date, say upcoming events, and say what time period you want to be planning ahead for. Once you have that date range sent, you can of course always add additional tags or filters as well. So let's say you only want to be planning ahead for the contracts that have events coming up that are also NDAs or anything like that. You can apply those filters as well. But if you're a more visual person, you can also go to our calendar to see all of the upcoming events for the month. So here in the calendar, you can see all of the upcoming events. All of the different types of reminders are going to have different colors. Red means that the contract's going to be expiring. Green means that the contract is going to be renewed. Blue is when a contract needs to be signed by. Yellow are for reminders ahead of any contract expiration periods or renewal periods. And then purple is for internal reminders. So that gives you a couple of options of how to plan ahead for any contract lifecycle events. But what if you have a very specific way that you want to be able to track your upcoming events? You can also always download all of your contract data. When you download the contract data in Excel, it will include your lifecycle events. And so here you can take all of the different lifecycle events, which contracts, and either create a system in that Excel document or import it into a different software that you're using to track these kinds of events. Thanks so much for watching another video in our hack series. We have plenty more to come, but of course, if you have anything specific you want to see, just go ahead and comment down below. Thanks so much for watching.